Holy fucking shit, it's hot. What's going on, y'all? TheBrandonBrownson here, and we are doing another Shower Thoughts. To those of you who don't know, Shower Thoughts is where I go to reddit.com/r/Shower Thoughts and read some of my favorite ones. So, let's get started. There should be an app like Tinder for jobs. Like, hey, you have 42 jobs that meet your qualifications. Then the company can swipe left for really shitty applications. If you have a good relationship with your children, you have literally made friends. Why do we say eyesight? We don't say nose smelling or ear hearing or mouth tasting. You can tell that the Flintstones lived a very long time ago because they're a single income working class family with their own home. Some adults who told you not to believe everything you see on TV now believe everything they read on the internet. Hairdressers should only be allowed to decorate their salons with pictures of people whose hair they have cut after the fact. I wonder if anyone actually has ever been killed by a falling grand piano. If you're a police officer and you wear a fuck the police shirt, it's kind of the same thing as a chef wearing a kiss the cook apron. Bowser's main weakness in the Mario games is the lava that he decorates his castle with. So if he drained all of the lava from his castle, theoretically he'd be invincible. Touch-free soap dispensers are kind of worthless if the soap actually works. If North Korea were a human, it would be a teenager. It can't feed itself and it makes loud threats that it never delivers on. Super Mario? Probably homeless. He wakes up every day wearing the same clothes. He runs around in a sewer. He beats people up for their money, and what the fuck does he spend it on? Mushrooms. A 420-story building would be really high. Evolution is just nature's way of releasing system updates. Being stood up is literally the opposite of getting laid. If you hire an HR manager, don't hire somebody who's been divorced. They're really bad at screening applicants. The song Hotel California is basically a bad Yelp review and a 3-minute guitar solo. If you drink half of a 5-hour energy, do you get all the energy for 2.5 hours? Or half the energy for the full 5? Type 2 diabetic blood is basically candy for vampires. Thanks to the self-checkout lane, teenagers today will never have to experience that awkward experience of buying lube and condoms for the first time. GIFs are the modern-day equivalent of silent short films. Chances are you will never experience the opposite sex's I need to pee sensation. If you make someone laugh, are you mentally tickling them? What if oxygen is deadly but it takes 80 years to kill us? Pizza is an edible plate. Race walking is kind of like seeing who can whisper the loudest. A hitman who only kills women and children could really fill a niche in the murder for hire market. Drawing a blank is usually a bad thing, unless you're playing Russian roulette. The voice in my head that reads everything is totally different from my actual voice. If you had a room with nothing in it, and the walls, doors, and ceilings were made of mirrors, what would it look like? Expecting the unexpected all of a sudden makes the unexpected very expected, so you should expect the expected in that situation. Our ultimate goal is to make as many people sad as possible when we die. That about does it for this episode of Shower Thoughts. Down there in the comment section below, let me know, what are some weird things you've thought in the shower? Be sure to check out all those sexy links down there in the description, but hey, most importantly, remember to like, comment, subscribe. TheBrandonBrownson, signing out.